Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here today. It's a blessing to stand before you and speak on something that is at the very heart of our walk with Christ, discipleship. Not just being a Christian in name, but being a true disciple of Jesus. So, what does it mean to be a true disciple? Let me start by saying this. Being a disciple is not about perfection, it's about direction. A true disciple is someone who follows Jesus not just with their lips, but with their life. Jesus didn't say, "Admire me." He said, "Follow me." That's a call to movement, a call to action, a call to transformation. 1. A true disciple denies themselves. In Luke 9 verse 23, Jesus says, "If anyone wants to come after me, he must deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me." This means a true disciple puts Jesus first, above comfort, reputation, even personal dreams. It's not always easy, and it's definitely not always popular. But being a disciple means surrendering our will to God's will. You don't carry your cross because it's light. You carry it because it's worth it. 2. A true disciple abides in God's word. John 8 verse 31 says, "If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples." To abide means to remain, to live in the word. A true disciple doesn't just read the Bible. They let the word read them. It shapes how they think, speak, and act. A disciple doesn't treat the Bible like a snack. It's their daily bread. 3. A true disciple bears fruit. Jesus said in John 15 verse 8, "By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit, and so prove to be my disciples." Fruit is evidence. It's the visible sign of an invisible relationship. A true disciple shows love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, and self-control. They serve, give, and reflect Christ wherever they go. If the world can't tell we're different, we might not be following Jesus as closely as we think. 4. A true disciple loves others deeply. Jesus said in John 13 verse 35, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." This isn't surface-level love. This is the kind of love that forgives when it hurts, that serves without being seen, and that welcomes the outsider. A true disciple doesn't just go to church, they are the church. They don't just talk about love, they live it. 5. A true disciple makes more disciples. Jesus didn't say, "Go into all the world and keep it to yourself." He said in Matthew 28 verse 19, "Go and make disciples of all nations." A true disciple is always on mission. They live to spread the gospel, not just with words, but through their example, integrity, and faith. Whether it's at school, work, home, or on social media, disciples represent Christ boldly and humbly. Final thoughts. Being a true disciple of Jesus is the greatest calling on earth. It's not always easy, and it's rarely comfortable, but it is always worth it. Because the reward is not just in heaven, it's found in the daily walk with Jesus. Let's be disciples who are faithful when no one's watching, who love when it's hard, who give when it costs us, who follow Jesus not just on Sundays, but every single day. Let's not just believe in him, let's become like him. Thank you, and may God give us the strength to walk as true disciples of Christ.